Just a quick review here on the Dust Right. It's a Router Dust Collection box from Rockler. That's where I picked it up for $80 on sale, free shipping. Came with both the box and the Y fitting out the side that splits the 4-inch from the box to a 2.5 that goes up to the router fence, and then has an attachment for 4-inch for your dust collection. This is a solution I came up with after initially wanting to use the Milescraft. After buying this, it was 30 bucks, unpacking it, looking at it, a bunch of the negative reviews I read, I started noticing the same issues with it and figured for the extra money and the fact that this included that Y, it was going to be worth it. So overall, initially super impressed with the build quality of this. It comes flat packed, so you do have to assemble it. Took maybe 10 minutes, bunch of screws. They do a really good job. Everything was lined up and fit absolutely perfect. Being that it's flat packed and you get to assemble it yourself, you can actually change where the dust port is, so you can swap the sides, so you can have it on the other side if you want. You can actually put it in the back. The other portion of this is a vent, and that's kind of your charcoal grill style vent where it spins, and you can change how much that opens up. So you can put that on either side. You can put the dust port on either side. The only thing that's got to stay is the door itself. And then actually up top, these mounting brackets will mount on the sides as well if for whatever reason you need that for your solution. So initially, like I said, extremely stoked on this. The only thing I don't like is this little magnet. I feel like it doesn't really hold the door super tight, but at the same time, as soon as the vacuum comes on, it sucks it really tight and closed. So I ran one test piece through. I'll show you that here in a minute. This is the amount of dust that was left on the inside. I played around with the vent in the back and left the vacuum running to see if I could create some turbulence to get the rest of this dust out. I was initially concerned a little bit with all the dust being in here, and my Porter cable router, the motor being just encased in all this dust. But then I started thinking about my Delta saw that runs for hours on end, sealed in a cabinet that's full of dust. So no longer worried about how that is. But this is the amount of dust that was left down in the bottom after my test piece. There's a tiny bit of dust in here, but that is actually all from drilling the hole, so I didn't do a good enough job cleaning this thing out. No dust came out of this at all while routing, which I was really impressed with. Up top, there was just a little bit of dust left on the table. I mean, this is extremely insignificant compared to what I normally would have gotten. And that is with a pretty large profile bit that was hogging out this piece here. So just a test piece that ran around, but all 4 sides of this did it with the depth set right where it's at. Was definitely creating a lot of chips, but everything was either going in through the fence here or getting sucked underneath. So again, just a real quick video here just to kind of show the initial impressions. I'm super impressed. I have a bigger job coming up. I got to do a bunch of doors, cabinet doors for the inside of my house here. So I'll definitely put this thing through its paces and see if my mind changes at all. But as far as right now, I think it did exactly what it needed to do. I thought about building a box myself, but with the amount of time that would have been invested in doing that, it wouldn't have been worth it for the $80 that this kit ships for. All right, thanks for watching.